Well, hey there, Papper people. I've recently discovered that whispering is the new yelling. Isn't that right? Hey, welcome to my channel, The Lanky Lefty 27. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't at this time. I'm going to be doing a mask review of the Philips Respironics Dreamwear Silicone Pillows mask. Now, before I get too into reviewing the Dreamwear Silicone Pillows mask, I have to compare it to some other family members that it has. So we have the original Dreamwear under the nose cushion, no pillows going up into the nose. And then we have the Dreamwear gel pillows. So these are pillows that go into your nose, except these are made out of a gel-like material. Then we also have the Dreamwear full face mask. Now, if you notice, one thing that's similar about all these masks is they use the exact same headgear. By headgear, I'm simply talking about this piece that goes up over the head. I'm not talking about this piece. Though this fabric or cloth piece, this piece is used only by the full face mask. All the nasal pillow or nose cushion designs are now utilizing this with arms version. So you can see how it all comes down and it fits much lower on your head, preventing it from sliding up. So all nasal pillow masks with this frame are now shipping with the arms version. And if you were to compare that with the older version, you can see it doesn't fall down quite as far as the others do. So what's really nice about this frame system is it's actually been tested pretty well. The Dreamwear under the nose cushion has been around a long time. It's actually one of my favorite masks. Now, for any of you that have watched all my videos, you'll know that I did do a review of the Dreamwear gel pillows, and I wasn't really a fan of it. Though the headgear I really am a big fan of. You have the tubing coming off of here so you don't have it, pulling off of your face. Though I'm a big fan of that, I'm not a fan of nasal pillows in general. And having nasal pillows on this frame wasn't really something that I was a big fan of personally. That said, the Dreamwear under the nose cushion is one of my favorites. I have 3-4 masks now that I would consider kind of my go-to masks. This is one of them. I really like it. It doesn't pull off on my face. It fits really well. I don't get leaks. So it's really one of my favorite masks. So you would think that this would be one of my favorite masks as well. Looks practically the exact same, though I do have these cushions on now. So you'd think that this Dreamwear with silicone pillows would be one of my favorites as well. The reason I say—
Hey, Lanky, I've got some questions for you. Can you answer them?
What, Hornby?
Hey, where can I buy this if I'm looking to buy some CPAP equipment?
If you want to buy this mask, you can get it at cheapcpapsupplies.com.
I thought you had a custom URL. Did they dump that?
Yes, if you do go there, use cheapcpapsupplies.com/lefty.
That's sweet. I heard I'll now see a coupon banner at the top of the website. That's helpful. I like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, what if I can't find a coupon code that works for me? Huh? I want coupon code to save money.
Let's run through this real quick there, Bubbles. Look at this. At the very top, you can see you can save 35% off any purchase, $500 or over, using discount code BIG35. Look, we click in here, bunch of coupon codes, but what if we can't find one that matches our needs? So let's go ahead and throw something in our cart. How about we grab the Fisher-Paykel Sleep Style Auto with modem? We're gonna go view and edit cart. Now we go across to apply discount code. Go ahead and put in that BIG35. Apply the coupon and boom! Just saved $367. What? You can't stay in business doing that. Head on over to cheapcpapsupplies.com and see how much money you can save.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, you're welcome, Hornby. Now can I get on with the rest of the video?
Yeah, you're very thick.
Okay, thanks.
I like that.
So here's some things I really like about this mask. One is we have to look really closely at these pillows. Now you can see the thin line right here. Just looking at this one nostril piece, you can see that line in there. If you look real close, you can kind of see that there's 4 of them in here. Now with these 4 little ribbings, that makes it almost impossible to have this get poked in and stuck. That's kind of a common problem on nasal pillow masks that go up into your nose. They find a way to get flipped or inverted, and it's not a pain to get them out, but it's just a thing that you have to deal with. So these, they don't invert like that. Now getting this sized appropriately is really, really easy. Just put it on over your head, slide this up into your nose. Now this piece here, it should be on the front half of your head. If it's back like this, you're not wearing it right. If you have it up forward, that's right. Now if you want to pull this up into your head more, just undo the back here and you're gonna pull gently. What this does is it creates it cinches in here, which is gonna pull this up more. So it kind of pulls it up, but you can still push it out. There's still quite a bit of space in here. It's not digging into my skin at all. So now I've already kind of made mention that I'm not really a huge fan of this mask. And the reason is It has a lot of potential. So if you're someone that likes nasal pillow masks and nasal pillow masks don't bother you, you'll probably like this mask. I personally am not a big fan of nasal pillow masks. Now with this mask, what I was getting is I was finding it was leaking a lot. And it wasn't anything like I would go to bed and it would be leak free, but I'd always find that when I laid on the pillow and I kind of dug my face in, it would push in here and this part would sag down and I would get leaking out of the opposite nostril of whatever side I was laying on. So that side it would pop out here. The weird thing is when I'm using the regular Dreamwear under the nose, I don't get that same problem. And I would actually use this one night, then I'd be like, why is it leaking like that? I'd put on the Dreamwear under the nose cushion for the next night and I wouldn't have that problem. So I don't know if it's an issue with the pillows sitting up higher, but for me, it's not working. Although I love the frame system and I think it's something that most people would like, especially given that you have the tube attachment on the top. The really cool thing is if you end up trying this mask, you buy it and you decide, you know what? I think Lefty's right, I hate this. All you have to replace is a cushion. Look at this. You just pop that off and now you take the Dreamwear under the nose cushion or you take the Dreamwear gel pillows and you can just plug that spot in here. If you decide you need a full face mask, you just plug the full face mask cushion right here and then you just have to get a new headgear, but this frame still remains the same. So you actually save quite a bit of money and you have quite a bit of versatility with just this frame system. And you can see exactly what I'm talking about when I hold this. The frame system's the exact same. Now, one thing I wanted to mention before I get to the pressure check is when you do lay on your side, it will collapse the tube. Airflow will still, pressurized airflow will still come through here and it'll pressurize you. It does drop at about 1/2 centimeter of water, but this isn't really enough. It's ultimately, it's pretty negligible, so it's not something I would worry about. As far as exhalation ports, it's the same as all the other masks. You have one that shoots out here, and then you're gonna get a little more air leakage up here. It's all your expired air, so it's to be expected that it leaks out of those points. Nothing to worry about there as well, and please don't cover them up. Let's talk about mask cleaning for a second with this. It's kind of an unusual mask, so how exactly are you supposed to clean it? I'll tell you exactly what I do. I take a little bit of my spray, it's a Mask Bright cleaner, and I spray it in through this hole, and I let it kind of soak down here. I then take my faucet and I run just a little bit of water in there. I cap the end and I kind of shake this up a little bit. Once I'm done with that, I agitate the nose portion of it, or in the other case, the cushion. And then I take the faucet and I run it through here so it gets down both sides. It flushes it all out. At that point, this is all wet on the inside. I then take a tubing, I leave the tubing attached to this and I plug it into my Hurricane dryer. That blows hot air through all of this, dries it out. It's super easy. I'm gonna actually do a separate video on that because I think it's something that would be beneficial to a lot of people. All right, let's get to the mask check. Just what everyone wants, to watch a grown man fake sleep. This is 10 centimeters of water pressure. If you're a respiratory therapist, it's 10 snurgle gurgles of stabber pabber. It's on. Okay, now we'll test with 20. So you can see that when you're on your back, it holds the seal like a champ. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Let me know if you have any comments in the comment section down below, if you've already tried this mask or any version of this mask, and what your thoughts are on it. And please check the description box below for ways that you can help this channel out. I would greatly appreciate that. And thank you for watching.
Here is a wild, lanky sleep tech, begging on the streets like a hobo. It appears his idiotic plan of doling out free sleep advice has not helped out his pocketbook in any way. You could help him out by checking out the links in the description box below. This includes an Amazon affiliate link that you can use every time you shop Amazon, Patreon, or PayPal donations, becoming a YouTube member, or visiting axgsleepdiagnostics.com or maskbright.com. Though his idiotic plan is certainly not making him any money, he is still, clearly, a thick boy. Yeah, you're very thick. I like that.
Thank you to anyone watching this video, but an extra special thank you to my top level Patreon supporters and low level. Thanks buddy to Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, and Mona Swearingen. Thank you and thanks buddy.